Do you keep seeing videos claiming you're chosen by God and you're going to be rich? Or you don't need to work, or money will flow, wealth is coming, you're about to be rich, you're about to be rich, you're about to be rich. What is this one? Oh my god. Yes, people give more support to those who fool them with sweet lies. But I will tell you the bitter truth. No matter how much you hate me, you are not going to be rich. Wake up. To be clear, I'm not gonna punch the opposite in your face, like saying wealth is imminent and you're never going to be rich. No. These videos are not all wrong or deceptive, but the truth is that it's not how they should picture it. Their positive point in general is that you should not chase wealth and material desires, and they will come to you and God will eventually give it to you. And that's not entirely wrong. I agree that God is giving and merciful, and He will always provide for you. But in such videos, this is not the right way to put it and picture it. Thinking too positively like this might have bad side effects. You, as a real gifted or a real chosen one, must have a code and just virtues. As I clarified in my previous video, you better call yourself a gifted person rather than a chosen by God. Because if you think as a chosen, you might think you can just do nothing and the universe will give all your desires, wealth and money. In these videos, they will tell you anything you want to hear and desire, not what is right for you and your soul and journey. That was the whole point of our Not Chosen video, to tell people that they should trust their work and their efforts, not those videos. You see, when you think as a gifted person, instead of waiting and doing nothing, you start to use your gifts and use your inner abilities God gave to you in the first place. God is giving, but maybe if you look closely, you might see that He has already given you. The story of Prophet Job in the Bible is a very good example here. Prophet Job had a good life and a family, but one day all is taken from him. His family dies, his house is ruined, his farm is dead, he himself is sick. He wonders, what was his sin? What did he do wrong? Why did God punish him? For years, he suffered from illness, and then one day, God spoke to him and said something strange. God Almighty responds, "Who is this who darkens counsel by words without knowledge? Now prepare yourself like a man. I will question you, and you shall answer me. Where were you when I laid the foundations of the earth?" And after that, Job started to trust in God's wisdom and relied on his own efforts and rebuilt his entire life. The truth is that the bad things that happened to Job were not a punishment from God, nor were the rebuilding of his life a blessing from him. Sometimes, no matter how much bad things happen to you, you are still in control. If God doesn't help you, it could mean that He trusts in you that you can help yourself. If you think this way and do your best in life and avoid relying on falsehood and wishful thinking, it's a win-win situation. If you work and get rich, you win. If you work and don't get rich, you learn and you will still win and win more in the future eventually. But if you don't work and get rich, you won't learn and you will lose as easily as you got. No achievement. And that's not a good win. And the worst case scenario, which is happening to most people, if you wait and don't get rich, that is an absolute failure. God is the provider, but also extremely wise and the best of planners. Even if you are a chosen one, forget about it. And don't let it get into your head, and start working and think like a gifted one, instead of a lazy chosen one. Start learning, researching, studying, following your heart, know yourself, know your gifts, know your mind, your ego, your spirit. I created a psychology test for that. It's called The Journey to Higher Self. You can watch this here. I know there are chosen ones that are not lazy, and I respect them, and I hope I have not offended them, but even those ones should not get big-headed and work to become better and guide the other souls who are struggling. If people help each other with honesty and goodwill to grow and foster, the wealth and richness and blessings start to come into everyone's lives through the good hearts and efforts of gifted and the real chosen ones. This is Apothecana, and thank you for watching.